and we hope that it was accepted. So this whole idea of Vrindavan is special, and why is it special? Radhakara, Radhapada, Radha Yasho, Radha Vihara. So you can see this book is Radharasa Sudanidhi, and we're not wasting any time to get right to the star of these classes. The star of these classes is Radha. So it says, Radha Karavicha Palava Valarike. Palava, the buds, the Valari, Utkalika Valari, creepers, Kara, hand. She touches and she fondles them. Because everything reminds her of Krishna, reminds her of her relationship with Krishna, and vice versa. There's so many verses that describe that. But after Krishna left Vrindavan, it was 50 long years before I met Radharani again. I met Radharani and the gopis in Kurukshetra during a solar eclipse. And there's some beautiful verses in Chaitanya Charitamrita chapter 13 that explain that although they were meeting there, Radharani, and there may be trees there in Kurukshetra. Wasn't the battle of Kurukshetra. It was a solar eclipse. A battle, I think, was much after that, much later in historical time. The Kurukshetra battle, Kauravas and Pandavas. But when they met there, then it was a natural place, and Radharani didn't feel very good because that's not her place. Vrindavan, in the Puranas, Vrindavan is known as Radhavan. It's the forest of Radha. So she met Krishna, and she was gazing at Krishna, at Jagannath Krishna, because he was in that mood of like the Rath Yatra. He was far away from Vrindavan. So then she said a very nice thing, which Lord Chaitanya, when he was at Rath Yatra, he entered into that whole mood of Radharani, meeting Krishna at Kurukshetra. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is dancing in front of Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Mahima, Mahima, and dancing in ecstatic Sankirtan. There were 7 parties around the cart. There were 4 parties of Sankirtan party, four different groups with Lord Chaitanya, and 1 on each side, 1 on the back. That's 7. And when Lord Chaitanya went really deep into ecstasy, then all 7 parties would come together in the front of Jagannath's cart. And then there was 32 mridangas and 64 kartals, and it was like thunderous, lightning like. So that's Jagannath and the Rath Yatra. Now here, when he was dancing, then Lord Chaitanya entered into Mahabhav. This is Krishna. Lord Chaitanya is Krishna, experiencing Radha's bhav. And then he's thinking, oh, this is Jagannath, this is my Krishna. And I'm Radharani, but you're not the same. This big chariot, and all this opulence and all this, so many people and elephants and all these things. So then the same mood was spoken there. And we can read those verses.